Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to my channel, New Growth Naturals. So on this live stream, I'll be braiding my clients' natural hair. That's what I'm doing today. How are you guys doing? Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. This is our first braid. So we're starting this live stream by braiding this first one. And we're going to see how long it's going to actually take me to braid her ear up. Thanks to the 2 persons that have given this live stream a thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Now 3, 4. Welcome everybody. Where you are in the world. What time is it? Let me know. Thank you for coming to keep me company. Hi Stephanie. Welcome. Hi Tanique Gail. Hi Abby. Welcome to the live stream. Hi Pretty Princess. Good morning to you. How are you guys doing? Let me bring this up close so you can see what I'm doing. No, I don't think that's a good view at all. I think that's better. Can you see me clearly? Hi, Rooty. Hi, Rooty Root. Thank you, Rooty. Hi, Rania S. Welcome to the live. So this is a size braids that I'm doing today. And she's going to keep this for how long? 2 months? Yeah. She's going to keep it for 2 months. Let me tell you a little bit about this client here. When she came to me, her hair was really short. It is still short. It's still not as long as we want it to be. When it is at her navel, we'll call it long hair. It was really short. It was breaking. Her edges were looking really terrible. Like I couldn't even catch her edges. That's how short they were. And now her hair is getting so thicker, so longer, so fuller. I'm gonna do a video for you on her journey. Maybe not now. When I get the opportunity from where her hair was and where it is now. So I'm really excited. I decided I was gonna come live because I'm so excited to see how much her hair has grown. And I just wanted to come on here and encourage you guys that listen, once you're consistent with your natural hair, you're patient, you're gentle, you'll start seeing progress. All right. Good morning, Slim Ann. Hi, Shay. Good morning, Marilyn. Welcome. Welcome to all of you, and thanks to the 15 persons that gave this live stream a thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Right, so basically what I've been doing to her hair is just washing her hair, treating her hair. Every time she comes to me, we do a different treatment, right? Yes. Yeah. And then once we're done, like doing a set of treatment, for each visit, we start rotating them again. We start the treatment cycle over. So I never gave her the same treatment on each, like on the same visit. Like she come this week, I give her a treatment. Next month when she comes, I'm not going to give her the same treatment. I'm going to give her a different type of treatment. And that's usually based on the needs of her hair. While she's at home, she moisturizes her hair, right? Yes. She uses her castor oil mix in her hair. And what else you do to your hair?
We keep it moist at all times.
Yeah. Can't let them hear your accent. They like Jamaican accent.
I try my very best to keep it moisturized.
Yeah.
At all time. Because
Yeah.
this is a dry 4C here, so I have to keep it moisturized.
Yeah. Moisture is key. So she has her little oil mix that she put together, a little concoction. And I had to like layer off the castor oil for a while because her hair was getting so thick. I have to say, sis, go easy with that castor oil. Right?
Yes. I don't use that much again.
You don't use much of the castor oil again because of how thick her hair was getting. So today I gave her some cholesterol treatment on her hair because I saw that she needed that one. And she's gonna take these plaits out in February. Hi, Daddy French. I understand, Estrella. I understand. When your hair is thin, braids don't look so nice in it. But there are other protective styles that you can try. Hi, Shekia, Jeffrey. Welcome to the live. Indeed, Patrice, slow and steady wins the race. Don't let nobody tell you that your hair gonna grow an inch overnight or for the week. It doesn't happen. But guess what? If you're consistent with treating it and you're gentle with it so you don't break off the length that you have gotten, you will see progress. I guarantee you. All my clients, listen, all my clients that follow my instructions, the ones that actually listen and do what I tell them to do, they see progress.
That's for real.
Yeah, they see progress. So I'm not telling you anything that is not going to work for you, regardless of your texture, regardless of hair type, regardless of how fast or slow your hair grows. Once you follow my instructions, then you'll see progress over time. You're not going to see it within a week. The only difference you may see in a week is with the health of your hair, you start seeing that your hair probably feels softer, more hydrated, but you're not going to see length in a week. But if you follow through patiently, you will see progress. The first thing you want to do to prevent single strand knots is do protective styles. Then keep your hair moisturized. Once your hair is moisturized and you mostly wear a protective style, you'll have less single strand knots. You'll see them, especially if you have 4C hair. You'll see a lot of single strand knots. But to reduce the amount that you get, just do a style where your ends are not out and keep your hair moisturized and tucked away. But if you see single strand knots, you should cut them off. And those are going to cause bigger knots, then break the hair. Good morning, good morning. I should say good afternoon, and good evening, good evening. And if you're in the Middle East, I think it would be good night. I don't know. What time is it where you are? Let me know. That's awesome, Jackie. Did I tell you guys I'm a morning person? So it's 4:23 p.m. in Paris. You see, it's good evening to you. Evening to you, those that are in Paris. Hi, Laverne. So it's 10:23. Somewhere in the world. Where's Cape Town? Hi, Wendy. Wendy Maddie, welcome. Where's Cape Town? So it's 7:23 a.m. in Brooklyn. I'm happy that you guys are here. The question for the day is, what is your favorite moisturizing product? What do you use to moisturize your hair? Let me know. I'd like to know. So first tell me if you know the type of hair you have, like the texture or the porosity of your hair. Tell me that first, and then tell me what you use to moisturize and seal your hair. I'd like to know. That's the question for today. I'm trying to pronounce your name, but you're in Paris over there. Welcome. So Cape Town is in South Africa. What time is it in South Africa? Hi, Faithlyn Royal. You can check out my channel. I do a lot of hairstyles, cornrow hairstyles updo. You can check for styles that you may like for graduation. I think you should go to my Facebook or Instagram page. You'll see more options there. So look for New Growth Naturals on Instagram or New Growth Naturals on Facebook, and you'll see some nice natural hair cornrow styles. Alright? For each scalp, I like to use aloe vera and neem oil along with, well, it depends on your porosity. You can use coconut oil with some tea tree oil, some peppermint essential oil. Yeah, all them nice stuff. But if you have itchy scalp, I would suggest that you find out what's causing your scalp to itch so much, so you can really not just to soothe it with some product, but you want to treat it, because it can stop being so itchy. You just want to find out what is causing it first, and then you can move on to treating it. Hi, Bish Angel Cam. Your hair is thin and breaking, but it looks like my client's hair. What have you been using on your hair? What do you use to decondition your hair? What do you use to moisturize and seal your hair? And how often do you do that? Do you mind answering those questions? Good morning, Georgia. Welcome to the live. I'm so happy that you're here. And to the 26 person that have given this live stream a thumbs up, you guys are awesome. If Christina was here, Christina would be saying that with me. But Christina is not here this morning. Unfortunately, you guys won't see Christina until Thursday. Yeah. You won't see her until Thursday. So I'm a lone soldier until Thursday, unfortunately. But I have you to keep me company. Thank you, Cheryl Reed. So she has eye porosity. She has type 4A here, and she uses olive. Is that olive oil? So Estrella use water, vegetable glycerin, and seal with shea butter. That's awesome. What type of hair do you have, Estrella? So Marilyn is asking if I'm off for Christmas. I don't know. Listen, when I was in Jamaica working, right? I would work every day except Saturday, and then Christmas Eve from early morning straight back to Christmas morning. Literally, like the shop would be full like it's midday, right throughout the night. But Cayman Island is a little bit different. I'm having some apple juice. This is freshly squeezed apple juice. Yeah. Right, so Cayman Island is different. In Jamaica, we'd have a market, and people would be on the road all night until Christmas morning. Here is a lot different. So this is actually not my first Christmas here. I was here last year and the year before. So last year and the year before, I did not work until Christmas morning, but I worked pretty late, probably like about after 12 in the night. Yeah, but daylight didn't catch me there. The year before, because I just came on the island, I did not have that much clients, so I went home pretty early, and I wasn't working on Christmas. So we don't know what the year will look like. She's laughing at me. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Rainier. She's asking why the island girls are so gorgeous. What is in the water that we're drinking? I don't know what is in our water. I don't know if it's the water or the sunlight. I think it's the sunlight. I think it's the sun.
I really come up for a week for 1 year, some progress.
Oh yes. So I've been treating her hair and styling her hair for a year now. Yeah.
A lot of progress and growth.
Yeah. It's best she talk to you about it. She's more excited than I am.
I'm so excited. It's been a year since Samantha been braiding my hair and treating it. And I got a lot of progress and a lot of growth for just a year. She's really awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not early, I should say. I've been here from 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah. So she's not my first client for you guys. Sometimes when you see me come on live, I done 4 or 3 clients already in the morning.
That's sure. Have to wait.
So she came and saw somebody here.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I just start. So it's 16 minutes in the live. Braids take a longer time than twists, so I can't go as fast as I'd like to. But I'm still doing my thing. Hi Marine, welcome. Yes, I hear of continuously braiding her hair. And she don't always do plaits. Like single braids like these, she don't always do this. We rotate the styles. So sometimes we do cornrows, sometimes we do twists, sometimes we do plaits. But for length retention, we do mostly plaits. Because the plaits last her a little bit longer. And that's why she's going to keep this for 2 months. Hi John Neto, welcome. I tell my thinking. I'm trying to read Tell My Thinking comment, but it's gone so fast. Alright. She's asking if you wash your hair with the braids in.
Yes.
She said yes, she
Just
does.
one time before we do. Just a one wash.
Yeah, she washed it one time into the style.
And that's it.
Her hair was actually very short, so
Very short.
this would be long hair for her. I wish I had a picture on my phone to show you guys know where her hair is coming from. Then you'd understand why she's so happy. That's awesome, Naturalista Forever. That's awesome, Marine. They're asking how you keep it. She don't have itchy scalp issue.
No.
And I always say to my clients, once your scalp is not itching, you can, alright, for my hair, when I do braids, if I want them to last a little bit longer, I wash my hair, deep condition my hair, then install my braids. 2 weeks into the style, or 3 weeks, depends on how my scalp feels, I would wash my hair. But say, my scalp doesn't feel itchy and all, but just my conscience telling me that dirt is on my scalp, I do some dry cleaning. Yes, I dry clean my hair. So what I'll do is take a towel, wet it, put some shampoo on it, and wipe my scalp thoroughly. Rinse it out, keep wiping away that shampoo off my scalp again. I don't really make it soapy, just enough to clean my scalp. And that's dry cleaning. That way I help to preserve the braids longer. Braids, the thing about braids, they don't fuzz as easy as twists. If you wash your hair with twists, you tend to do one of 2 things. Either it lock up on you, or it start undoing and getting really fuzzy. With braids, it will shrink a little bit, but not necessarily fuzz so much. So that's the great thing about braids. So you don't always have to wash them. If you have really itchy scalp, you want to wash it more often, frequently than usual. But for her, she can wash her hair once per month. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Why do I part her hair this way? Because I'm doing braids, and when you part braids a certain way, like if you part between the parts, it will look a little bit fuller. So just to cover the parting, that's why I part it this way. Hi Shan Shan.
Victoria, look at this one.
Welcome. Hmm? I tell you. Yeah. And this morning when she came to me, this is what I use. I Tasha. This is what I used to wash her hair. First I used a clarifying shampoo and I clarified her hair. I only did that once for the first wash. And then I use her Camille Rose shampoo and wash her hair with it. Then I mix my treatment, put on her hair, put her under the dryer, then I wash that out, detangle her hair and wash it out. That's all I did. Thank you, Claudia. That depends on you, Tasha Kelly. When I do braids in my hair, I keep them for 3 months sometimes, even 4 months. Once you're able to keep your scalp clean, you're able to moisturize them, you're able to, take care of them while they're in the braids. Your hair is being protected, it's being moisturized and that good stuff. You're fine. Keep them as long as you can. But when I do my braids for that long, I redo my edges. And sometimes I'll even sit down and pick them out one by one and rebraid them whenever I have the opportunity. So if I don't do that, for example, if I keep my braids in for a whole month and I don't redo the edges, what is going to happen is that the lint from my clothes and the environment and my linen, that will start tangling up where the line of demarcation is with the growth and the braids, and that will cause breakage whenever I'm ready to take it down. So I want to always take that out, undo those, remove the shedded hair, remove the lint and braid it up back, so when I'm ready to take it down at the end of 4 months, I don't have an issue with breakage, if you understand what I mean. Hi, Nicole Levy. Good morning to you. So, Angel, you need to deep condition your hair. If you're going to be washing it that often, I suggest that you deep condition it as often as you wash it. If it's even at least once per month, you need to do a deep conditioner. Leave-in treatment is not enough. You have to get that deep conditioner. What it does is just raise your cuticle and allow that good product into the strand to strengthen the strand from inside out. The leave-in conditioner is more to coat your hair and prevent it from damaging, prevent it from heat, from the elements, and make it softer and more moisturized. But a deep conditioner gets in there and strengthen it from inside out and keep it moisturized from inside out as well. So that may be the reason why you're experiencing breakage. Try doing more deep conditioners, please. I have more than 3 videos on my channel on how to make my shea butter leave-in conditioner recipe. So when you're done with this live, you can go and find one of those and you'll see everything that you need and how to do it as well. Thank you to the 38 persons that have given this live stream a thumbs up. You guys are so awesome. You're welcome. The thing about protein treatment, Ruthie Ann, is that if your hair needs protein, whether it's protein sensitive or not, you have to go ahead and give it some form of protein. But the trick about protein breaking off your hair or making your hair hard, naturally it is going to do that, is to follow up with a moisturizing treatment, like an intensive moisture or rehydration treatment immediately after that protein treatment. Try not to agitate your hair while you're wearing the protein treatment. Put it on, let it do what the package says it's supposed to do. Rinse it back out with your regular conditioner, and then find a nice deep moisture treatment. Deep condition your hair with that. And then rinse it out. Use your nice moisturizing leave-on and do the same. And that will help you. But try not to do that too often. I don't have with braids. I find out that it doesn't lock. The only locking that you may experience with braids is at the root. If you keep it in too long, where the demarcation is with the length and the growth, and the shedded hair, it may lock there. But the length of the hair don't normally lock. Twists will lock easily too. But with braids, it's hard to get them locked. I promise you that. But if your hair is the type that locks easily and you're afraid of that, just keep your braids for like a month and redo them. At least a month is a decent time to have a protective style in, and you can still get the same result once you're being gentle and consistent with them. Hi Sugar, welcome to the live. I know what you mean. Okay, Tasha, I understand. But try not to always keep your hair covered under that wig. As soon as you get a break, take it off. Let the elements from the environment penetrate your scalp. Do you notice that you have a lot of shedding when you wear wigs? Do you experience a lot of shedding? How long do you keep your wigs on for? Like when you have them on? Hi Nevita, Milton. I've actually never tried. I've heard a lot about Hairfinity, but I've actually never tried their vitamins. Prior to now, I was solely and fully organic, natural. And I usually encourage my clients to eat, lots of fruits and vegetables, to eat healthy, drink a lot of water, and that should provide all the nutrients that their hair needs. But I am now aware because of school that there are certain scalp situation and hair growth situation that you won't necessarily get all that you need from the food because of DHT. So you need something that will block the DHT. Yes, you have natural supplements that will block DHT, for example, saw palmetto and all these natural stuff. So you'd have to research those, increase them in your diet, and that will help. But Hair Affinity, I can't say good or bad about them because I've actually honestly never tried their product or had anyone review the product. Aita Shore. Okay, I understand, Tasha. Hi, Latoya. Good morning to you. Next year this time, she'll have far longer hair than what you see her here with now. Because she's following through and she's seeing steady progress. So, next year this time, we'll come back live again. And I'll remind you about it. So remember her from December last year? I make sure I have a picture to show you. So you remember. That's if we're alive and well. Yeah.
We want to be alive and well and kicking.
Yeah. Hi, Sugar. No, I think she does have traction alopecia. So what you need to do is get a stimulating product, and every night or every day put it on it and massage it on the area. Okay? That is just traction alopecia. But sometimes, because you pull it out from the root, the cells may be dormant for a while. Or how long ago was that, I should ask? Yeah, that the castor oil will help. It will grow back. You just need to stimulate it, keep it protected, and lay off the elastic bands. If you're going to use elastic bands, don't put them directly on your scalp. That's too much tension. It can still grow back, but you will have to stimulate it. More apple juice. Thank you, Nevita. Good afternoon, Stella. Am I the only one that braid on this side? Like braid the way I'm moving my hand. You braid this way? You trim your ends only when it's needed. Charlotte, if you have damaged ends, if you have single strand, not split ends, stringlet ends, ends that are breaking off, that's when you need a trim. If you have perfectly healthy ends, by looking at them you can see that it's healthy, it's not breaking. You don't need to trim. Unless you already plan to retain any length. Hi. Hi, Debbie. This is not twists, this is actually braids. But thank you. If I was twisting, I would reach so far already. So it's 34 minutes in the live, and this is where we are at. My neighbors are talking. Anybody understand Spanish? You want to tell me what they're saying? No, I don't advise my clients to trim their hair every 8 to 10 weeks. Because every 8 to 10 weeks, you're just trimming off the growth that you have gotten. On average, people grow half an inch per month. So if you're trimming every 10 weeks, you're just trimming off that inch that you have gotten for the 2 months. So you're not retaining any length. I recommend that you trim your hair. Like for my clients, I would say if their hair is badly damaged, I'd start trimming them like every 4 months. after the first visit. And then afterwards, if it's not needed, I don't trim my clients. I don't let social media dictate to me when my hair needs trimming, because nobody here grows on the same level. If you believe me, if you don't believe me, Google the Rapunzels. Their hair is thick. Then it takes time go thinner and thinner until it's reached the ends, because your hair grows in phases. So the root will be thick because you have most of your hair always in the growth phase. Then you have the shedded hair, and if it is shedding at that rate, it's going to get thinner at the ends, and that is natural. So once it's not damaged, or if it's not stringly where you could literally see through it and you know that it is damaged hair, you don't need to be trimming. So unless you want to have that nice clean cut feeling all the time and see your curls well defined and all, go ahead, by all means trim your hair that often. But otherwise, if you're trying to retain lenses, don't be trimming your hair that often. Dusting is different. Dusting is when you see like split ends and single strand knots. You take your scissors and individually just clipping off a little bit of the ends. That is not trimming. Trimming is like when you take like anywhere from half an inch or to an inch or more, like more than half an inch off. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, if you're trying to retain length, you don't trim your hair unless it is breaking, or else or if you have damaged ends. Because once it's not damaged, why are you trimming it for? Are you trimming it because it looks nice, or are you trimming because it needs to be healthy? So that's why I trim here when it needs to be healthy. Once your hair is healthy and your ends are healthy, I leave your hair alone. The only other way I'll trim the hair is if the client say, oh, I want it to be on one level, or I want it to, you know, when I do the curls, I want them to feel this way. I want it to be easier to detangle, so I just need a big chop or a big trim or whatever. Otherwise, if they're trying to retain length, why would I be trimming it every 6 to or 8 to 10 weeks? No, no, no. We don't trim that often. We trim here when it's damaged, or just for styling purposes. But right now, we're trying to retain some length. Thank you. Yeah, I know. But you see, with natural hair, our hair is so different from everybody else's hair. They can afford to be trimming that much hair off that frequently and still have long hair. We can't afford it. Our hair doesn't grow that way. We already have crisis with breakage enough already. So once it's not breaking, it's not single strand knot, it's not split, it's not damaged, leave your hair alone. Unless you want, like I said, to have that nice clean ends feeling. Trimming your hair has nothing to do with the growth. Best believe it. When you trim your hair, what it does is help to manage your hair better, to prevent breakage if it was breaking, and that thereby you retain the length. But it has nothing to do with the roots of your hair. It doesn't make your hair grow any faster. It makes your hair look fuller because you get rid of the thin ends that are damaged. Hi Cynthia, welcome. Yeah, if it's not damaged or look unhealthy, then leave it alone. We like to trim damaged hair, especially if you like had heat damage, or you know you had some terrible shedding and your hair is going back fuller in the roots. We trim the ends because it looks horrible. It is damaged and it's harder to detangle, especially if you have long hair and then the ends are thin. It's harder to detangle. That's why we trim hair.
Yeah, we have to finish now. All the extra they done there. Here, sorry, Damika. She's from Damika, Maryland.
Okay. No, she's not. Mary's not from Dominica. I guess she's responding to someone.
Oh. Hello, extra.
Once your hair feel moisturized, disregard the way it looks. Listen, my hair can look dry as a trip, and I know my hair is fully moisturized. It all depends on the texture that you have. Just once you are aware that it is moisturized, and you know it is moisturized and it feels that way, don't worry about how it looks so much. Because that is dependent on the type of hair you have. So I wouldn't suggest using it every day. Normally for myself, I use it 3 to 4 times a week. On the days when I don't use it, I have my little spray bottle with my little leave-in conditioner, a little oil, a little water, some water, and I spritz my hair with that on the days when I don't use my shea butter recipe, just to keep it hydrated. So you don't have to do that every day. You're from the Dominican Republic? I never know that.
Good job, Samantha.
Thank you. Thank you, Sabina and Charlene. Is that Charlene or Charlene? Charlinda Lewis.
Yes. Is that my hair, Samantha?
Hmm?
Is that my hair?
Yes, it's your hair. Did you see me putting any attachment on it? She can't believe it's her hair. Hi, Latoya. Yeah, yeah, because with this client, her hair was so damaged when she came to me. I had to cut it like really low. I had to cut off all the damaged ends off it. So once it is damaged, I am going to cut it. But once I know my clients hair is healthy, I am not going to be cutting their hair for what? Because I want to see the ends even? No, no, no. I am not aware that hair doesn't go even. So if that is not their request or their desire, I don't want it is healthy.
I can't believe this is my hair. I'm so happy.
Imagine when it get long.
With this growth for just a hair since I met Samantha.
This is a year. This is a year worth of growth.
Yes.
And best believe she was always natural before she came to me. She came to me with her natural hair.
Yes. And
So-
it never grow.
Yeah. It was very stagnant.
Yes.
Oh, say she Linda. Did I get it right this time? She Linda?
You can take my Samantha in New Jersey. What I'll do here in the Caribbean? She wants to go in New Jersey. What I'm going to do to Samantha? No, that won't have to be a big find.
Oh, good. I'm going to start recruiting more Samanthas all over the world.
Sure, you can come and visit. But not to stay.
Hi, Ashley. Ashley O'Neill.
I can allow Samantha to come and visit, but not to stay forever.
I'm going to pray for more persons like me to train and disperse them all over the world. America, UK, Africa,
Canada.
down Netherlands, down Canada, everywhere in the Caribbean countries. I know Trinidad wants some. I know Grenada, St. Vincent. All these people want. So I'm going to recruit them and send them to you. Hi, Beverly William. Welcome. Yeah. I would do all of those lovely things, you know. It's just that I don't have the time. Most of my days are spent like this. And then when I'm done during the night, I'm so tired. And remember, I have to spend time with my family, you know, take care of my child and everything. So I have to,
Balance.
yeah, I have to find a balance somewhere. So every now and again, when I get the opportunity, I'll make videos and post them. But it's easier for me to do live. Okay, I understand. I don't know about the selling part. The Patrice is loving the Samantha fight. Oh, good. Hi, Princess. Welcome to the live. I'm so happy that you're here. And to the 63 persons that have given this live stream a thumbs up, you are awesome. So it's 46 minutes into the live, and this is where we reach. Yeah, we're going. Braids normally take longer than twists. If it was twists, I'll be almost done already with the same size that is. But braids take a little bit longer. But that's okay because the style is going to last her for 2 months.
Thumbs up.
Hi, Bunny Banks. Welcome. Hi, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. No, she's not going to put no beads on it. Are you going to put beads on your hair? Thank you, Dr. Patrice J. Carter. Thank you, Stephanie Watson.
These are for kids.
No, not really. I like beads. She said beads are for kids, but I like these. And I hear her saying in her mind, "What, Samantha, you're a child." ICC, welcome. Right, so I like to put beads on my hair. Where are you, princess? Where in the world are you? Isaiah Moore. Welcome to the live stream. Is it your first time on my channel? Welcome if it is. If not, you're still welcome. I am in the Cayman Islands, Isaiah Moore. Where are you located? I'm happy with, I like to see males in my chat. And every day I seem to have one male in my chat. Okay, you're in the States. Welcome, Isaiah. Is it the first time watching my channel or you've been watching before? That's awesome. So I'm in the Caribbean. Unfortunately for you, I wish I knew somebody in the States that could braid your hair up for you, but I don't. But I'm so happy that you're here. Guys, Isaiah is here on my chat for the first time on my channel. Welcome, Isaiah. One day, that is true. One day you should come to Cayman Islands, Isaiah. And one day I'll visit the States. It's New Growth Naturals. So the same as my YouTube channel, right across the board, Facebook and Instagram, everywhere else is New Growth Naturals. That's how you find me on Instagram. New Growth Naturals on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. I have a lot of styles on Instagram, Isaiah. So there's a lot of styles that you can choose from off my Instagram and Facebook page. I put more options there because it's easier to post pictures there. Whereas YouTube is mostly like videos and so on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a compilation of videos with different styles that I did recently. I may post that sometime this week. No, I'm not going to promise you this week. This week is crazy. But I'm going to post that sometime. Awesome, Isaiah. Happy that you found me on Instagram. Hi, Rochelle. Rochelle, happy that you're here. Hello to Rochelle. Hi, Tony. Okay, so you can look on my Instagram page as well as my Facebook page. I have different protective styles that you can do with your natural hair. Hi, Boss Queen. Hi, Debian. And thanks to the 78 person that I've given this live stream a thumbs up. You guys are so awesome. So welcome everybody that is joining me for the first time. If it is your first time on my channel, drop something in the chat so I know. I want to say hi. I am Belle. Welcome. Lisa Forrester, welcome. Latoya Smith, hi. Thank you, Nicole Mullins. Welcome to the live. You can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. I'm happy that you're here for the first time. Hi, Candice Brown. I prefer doing protective style with natural hair. Listen, I don't want to sound biased because actually I only do protective style with natural hair. I don't add synthetic hair. I used to, like when I just started out, about 11 years ago. I used to do swings, I used to do extensions and so on. But I stopped because I realized most people that continuously do this style, they have very weak, thin, damaged natural hair underneath. But because they can do it with ease and keep it, you know, they can keep on adding extension or covering it up. They don't really take care of their natural hair underneath. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to call it quits. That along with other different stuff. But extensions tend to damage your hair. It tends to dry your hair out, especially if you don't put it in properly. That is one part of it. The second aspect of it is that I don't think us black ladies or us black queens understand the value and the message that is in our hair. I don't think we appreciate our natural hair that much. Yeah, I think we're trying to, you know, merge or trying to adopt different, you know, different people type of hair, you know, to feel comfortable with ourselves. We don't think that our hair is beautiful anyway we're rocking it. We don't think that this is how God made our hair to shine, you know. So we try to do all of that. And I realize a lot of my clients, they never wore their natural hair. I can't force them to do that. But guess what? I can stop supporting it. They never wore their natural hair ever. And it's not because nothing was wrong with it. They had beautiful natural hair. It's just that they didn't have the confidence. They think that it wasn't pretty. Even though I'd encourage them and say, listen, you have very nice natural hair. You should wear it out. They keep on, you know, covering it up, doing different stuff. And to the end where it got really damaged. So there's no turning back. They really can't go back to wearing their natural hair because it is so damaged. So they would have like a really low self-esteem to wear that type of hair on the road. And I didn't like that. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make a difference. I'm just going to do strictly natural hair. It's okay if you want to add extensions every now and again. You have to find somebody else to do it, not me. Because once I do it for one person, everybody's gonna want the same thing. Especially the fact that I was so neat with putting in the extensions and all. So I made a commitment with God and myself that this is what I'll focus on. Healthy hair, styling healthy hair. You know, if you want another option, you're free to go wherever. I'll just give you guidelines on how to take care of your hair while it is on it, under it, but you won't get me to do it. So that's my commitment. So I may be a little bit biased if you ask my opinion.
Biased, thumbs up. No
I understand Candy Brown. Bye, Bunny Banks. Yes, our braids will last for 2 months. Is that per cat, Ashley? 2 months. And she can wash her hair while she has the braids in.
Yes.
Yes, Kimmy, if you want to use extension as an alternative, it's best to use human hair, which I have an issue with as well. Alright, so this is my mind. You don't have to follow me and you don't have to agree with me, that's fine. But I'm just telling you what is in my mind. So it's too evil. With synthetic hair, it tends to dry your hair out. And then the stuff that chemical stuff that they use to make it and put on it to preserve it as well. Some persons are allergic to it and it causes baldness. Like literally your hair falls out, it itches you the whole time that it's on it. Some persons, even when they soak it in apple cider vinegar and baking soda and all that, those good stuff to, you know, sort of take off some of the chemical, it still give them reaction, the hair fall out. That is one thing, that is one con, and apart from it drying out the hair with synthetic hair. With human hair is that you don't know whose head it come off. No, I'm funny because I'm thinking that I am wearing somebody's hair on my head. You know, I don't know where it came from. And I was like, no, I know. But back then I did not understand. That's why I was doing it. I did not understand back then that some persons, you know, sacrifice their hair to idols. And that's how we get it. They shave their head off like once every year in their temple. They sacrifice it to gods. The factories get those hair, wash it, you know, treat it, send it to us. And we have it on our head like, it's kind of to me like, you know, when the Bible says you must eat meat that is sacrificed to idols. You know, even though it's not meat, to me it's like, and you're not sure who sacrificed their hair from, who didn't. So I just stayed away from it. That's just my opinion. That's just my thing, my mind thinking out loud. So that's why, to me, it's two evils. So even though the human hair would be better and healthier, yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to encourage that either. But it's your choice, of course. I'm just telling you what I think and what I feel. I don't know if anybody else see it that way. Yeah. You can do your own research. Nothing is hidden on YouTube. So you can do your own research. They actually sacrifice human hair. Most of the human hair that we get, that make our wigs and our extension, to idols. They actually claim from a temple. And sometimes we wear these type of hair. Sometimes, you know, some situation we find ourselves in life and we wonder, how is this happening to us? How you can't make certain progress? How, you know, you're always miserable and all. Sometimes we just have to check ourselves and shed ourselves of all these things. Because sometimes demons follow these things. And I know although you don't believe in these things, but that's okay. But my Bible tells me that they exist. And they come to you in different ways and forms. So if something is sacrificed to idol, that means that those demons that are working with those idols are going to follow you because they believe that you have something that belongs to them. I don't know. Probably I'm crazy. You tell me. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Bye, boss queen. So those are my thoughts on this whole. So it's more than just not wanting to do extension. It's much more deeper than that. The synthetic hair, I'll chance that. If I was to go back to doing extension, I would do the safest synthetic hair, like the ones that are tested and proven, and then I wouldn't put it directly on the client's scalp. Maybe like, those sort of knotless braids, or twist it and then put the ends on it, or some crochet where your hair is laid and it's only on top of your hair so it doesn't touch your scalp. Then you would have the allergic reaction, and that would help to foster the moisture in your strands. But I would never go to human hair unless I know whose head it comes off. Yeah. So if my mommy cut her hair and I want it, or my sister cut her locks or something, probably I'll use that. Or if the person removed their hair and wants it to go back on, fine. But I don't trust no hair from no country doing all these things on my head or on my client's head. I don't know. So that is me. Hi, Wade from Grenada. I feel confident wearing my hair, and I love the confidence that my clients have wearing natural hair. Some, when I just started them on, they were a little bit shy because they're not accustomed to it, Some did not, feel like their hair was beautiful, or they were more concerned like how society would see them because their hair is not all that, But they got with it, and the fact that they're wearing their natural hair, it is becoming healthier and longer. They grow in confidence as well, especially when they're walking on the road. My client said to me, Samantha, when you comb my natural hair, like, give me a nice updo, I get more compliment on the road than how I've gotten with a weave on. And I was like, really? They said, yeah. People admire your natural hair more than wigs. Best believe it. So,
thumbs up to that.
It's true. It's true. And people will tell you. Thank you, Patrice. Hi, Cosmic Honey. Welcome. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Eva. Welcome. Yeah. It takes a confident woman to rock her natural hair. Yeah. If you wear natural hair, especially in the office space of a company, you're a queen. It says a lot about your confidence, because trust me, especially in the corporate world, natural hair is looked down on as not being professional and that sort of thing. So for you to rock your natural curls, or rock your afro, or groom your hair nicely while it is natural and wear it to work, trust me, you are confident. It takes confidence to wear natural hair. When I was younger, Wade, person used to do my hair, but my scalp is so sensitive. I can't really allow anybody in my hair, even though I know that they're gentle. I saw Simon. Yeah, you have to be a confident woman. And if you don't have that confidence, sister, I understand. I was once there. I'm not going to pretend like, I've never done weave, I've never gotten my hair swing, or... The only thing I've never done is actually worn a wig. I've never worn a wig. I don't know what it's like to put a wig on my head. But I've done braids, extensions, I've done, swings, those type of styles. I've been there, done that in my younger days. I'm still young, but in my younger days. But the beauty, when I discover how my natural hair is, and I could identify with myself, with my heritage, what God wants me to be, it was a different ball game. It was a different Samantha. Self-acceptance. Not that you don't accept yourself. If you want to try something new, that's great, and you can still do that, but I'm just saying, it takes confidence to actually rock natural hair. Yes, Abby. You're welcome. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of naysayers. And those naysayers usually start from your inner circle, your own relatives and family. What you gonna do to your hair? You need a perm, you need to straighten it, you need to fix your hair. Like it's out of place. You know, do something to your hair. Those comments, you'll get them. Your hair is so dry. You need to tame that hair. You have a lot of negative comments at first. But guess what? Once you keep on taking care of that hair, it is growing, it is thriving. People are going to start noticing. And once you push through that phase, after a while, they'll stop. And they'll respect you. Yeah. Yes, Abby. I have a video with that as well. You can check my playlist. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Especially the older women in the family. Which is funny. And I can show you, you see, we have lost our identity so much that, you know, we feel like if we don't wear our hair like other people do, based on their culture, based on their ethnicity, we're not beautiful. We're trying to compete with them on their terms. God didn't make us to be blenders. Don't try to blend in. Look at all the race on this earth. Everybody has something unique about them. And so does the black woman. And that is your afro textured hair. Regardless if it's coily, curly, wavy, whatever it is, that's your blessing. That is a gift from God, and that is your uniqueness. Don't try to merge into anybody else's uniqueness. Amen, Rochelle. That's the truth. That is the truth, Patrice. When they realize that you know what you're doing and you're adamant about doing it, and they see the progress that you have made, how healthy your hair is. Because when you have relaxed hair, and when you keep on doing these type of styles, eventually your hair is damaged. It's not at its healthiest, no matter how good it looks. When you're natural, yeah man, when you're natural and you're taking full care of your hair, trust me, it is just amazing what your hair can do. And natural hair is so versatile. Yeah. I'm happy that the custom is changing worldwide and people are more now embracing their natural hair. I'm happy about that because this is who we are. This is what makes us who we are. Not your hair. Your hair doesn't make you. But this is our uniqueness. And can I tell you, some people feel intimidated by your natural hair. Like other races will feel intimidated at times, but guess what? This is who God wants you to be.
If I knew what natural like this. Come with it, I don't know. I'm in the life. Alright. Yes, Samantha, you knew what natural. She like that. Okay, alright.
Thank you, Tia. So we're 1 hour in the live stream and I'm almost getting there. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we're not looking at 7.
I understand, Marilyn. Hi, Steffi Ebanks. Welcome to the live. So happy that you're here, girl. I'm so happy that all of that is changing for us. And the most important thing is for mothers to teach their daughters that, listen, your natural hair is beautiful regardless of the texture that God gave you. Each texture is unique. Hi, Melissa Lewis. Welcome back. That's true, Renee. They do it. That's what they do. They actually offer it as sacrifice to their gods. And we take it. We love them here. We love them here. And that's just, yeah. Like, if I had an opportunity, I'd literally go into every school, like every high school with young girls, just to talk to them about their hair. Why it's beautiful, you know? You have to be role models for the next generation. And if we're not sure of who we are, then how are we going to teach them to appreciate their hair? No, I don't eat as yet. I'm hungry. Hi, Tila Davis. Try my shea butter recipe, but seeing that you have gray hair, use a white African shea butter. Don't use the yellow one, because you don't want to discolor those beautiful grays, unless you want to get rid of them, of course. But the yellow shea butter will discolor them. That is the truth, Debbie. Our hair is beautiful. I know shit, Brown. I love you too, Steph. Wow, 99% gave me a thumbs up. That is awesome. Who is going to make the 100?
Well, come on.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so you made the 100. Thank you. You are awesome. I'm Melissa Lewis. I understand, but if your scalp is itchy before 2 weeks, try and dry clean your scalp or wash your hair. Keep your scalp moisturized as well. But you can do dry cleaning between your wash days. These are just regular braids with your natural hair. That's awesome, Bridget Terry. That's an awesome decision, and you have my support. Her hair has gotten so much thicker because when I first started doing these styles, it wasn't like this. The length and the thickness wasn't like this. It's getting thicker, longer, and fuller. So it's not only getting longer, it's actually growing very thick. No, it didn't have no length at all. Yeah, it didn't have no length, and the little that she came here with, I clip it off because it was so damaged. Matter of fact, I let it transition for a while. Even though she did not have relaxed hair, I transitioned to the healthy hair from the unhealthy hair, if you understand what I mean. And then when it started growing thick in the roots because of the treatment, I started to clip off the unhealthy hair from the ends. So I cut a whole lot. So this is 1 year progress for her.
Yeah, definitely. Thumbs up.
Thank you, Miss Angel. Yeah. And what helps her to retain the length apart from the treatment is the fact that she keeps her protective style for over a month. And during that time, she keep it moisturized. And then now, when she's ready to take it down, she takes her little time and baby it up. That is most important. Because I know people that take, like, do braids and use another braid to take down the other. Like, one after the other. And they still don't have any length, any thickness, nothing at all. Because they take down the braids harshly, thereby breaking the hair. And when that happens, you're not going to be retaining length. So even though you see the growth at the root, you're breaking it off from the ends. So you want to be extremely gentle when you're taking down your protective style. That is the key. Hi Tila Davis, try my shea butter recipe. That works wonders for me and my clients as well, to keep the braids moist. Even when she's taking down her braids, it still doesn't feel dry. Bye Jackie. Thank you. Hi, Erva. That is awesome. That's good news. Good news. Jesus is coming. Good news. Oh, me reached there, so. Thank you, Megan Sterling. Twist is as good as braiding, but the thing about the big difference between twist and braiding is that when you twist your hair, it shrinks a lot. With braids, it shrinks, but not as much. Number 2, twists tend to lock up on you. Braids don't. Number 3, braids last longer than twists, and I guess that's depending on your texture as well. So while I can braid my hair, wash my braids, deep condition my braids, moisturize my braids without ruining the style, I can't do that with twists. As before. So there's a big difference. Hi Karen Bradford, good morning to you. That's awesome. Thank you. So I've been braiding her hair for an hour and 18 minutes so far. We keep going. Before, when her hair was much shorter, I'd be done long ago. But her hair is growing so nicely. So, it's not as short. So somebody's asking me, how do I remember every client's hair? I don't.
You take pictures.
I try to take pictures. And my only fault that I have in regards to that, sometimes a client come on their first visit, I do not take the picture. And that's when I need to take the picture. Sometimes it's long after when you know their hair has progressed so much. You're seeing so much improvement, I start taking pictures. And then I don't have the first cut pictures to show. But luckily sometimes they would have pictures and say, hey, I did this style before I came to you, or this is what my hair looked like before I came to you. And I'd use that, but I always forget to take pictures before I start them on their hair growth journey. That is my New Year's resolution, guys. To start taking more pictures of all of my new clients if they will allow it, by the way. Hi, Nikki Ray. I don't really support hair type, but why I focus on 4C hair so much is because as opposed to the other textures, they're easy to retain length. With 4C hair, because of the coil and because of how dry it gets, I think every natural hair tends to get dry, but 4C especially is chronically dry. It coils up on itself easily, it breaks easily because of where the coils are, the bonds are weaker, and then to detangle it because of how much coils you have in it, it gets matted and then it's break. So it's hard for a person to retain length on 4C hair. So that's why I focus on 4C hair. But I know every natural hair is beautiful and they're equal. It's just that I want my 4C queens and sisters to understand that even though your hair is coily, tend to be dry, tend to break so easily, and it's so hard for you to retain length, it is possible because I have 4C hair and I have grown waist length here. There's no disadvantage for your hair to get too thick. But some persons prefer not to have, persons want their hair to have a lot of body and thickness, but some persons prefer not to deal with too much thickness. Just because of detangling and all that sort of stuff. But most people would want thick hair, just not too thick, if you understand what I mean. Some people can manage, other persons can't. So if my clients complain that their hair is getting too thick, I say, alright, I go easy on certain treatments. If they want, you know, some person have thick hair already, all they want to be is more moisturized, more manageable, I'll give them different type of treatment that won't make their hair thicker, but more moisturized and softer, if you understand me. In braids, 3 to 4 times for the week. I understand, Tahor. You can moisturize your braids every day. When I just started, because of how dry my hair was, I was doing that every day, twice per day sometimes. But the more your hair gets the message that I want it to be moisturized, you don't have to do so much, so often, so frequently. And then when you find the right products as well, when you know your hair is porosity, find the right products, your hair will stay moisturized for a longer time. Happy Monday down the street. Happy to see you. Yes, Renee Shar. I'll eat after this client. I'll have some lunch. Yeah, it's 11:37, so I'll have lunch. She was just putting on her hair in her applicator bottle. Let me show you what her applicator bottle looks like. She still has castor oil in it, but not as much as before. She has the castor oil, but she doesn't use it as often as before. So this is her bottle that she took to the salon. Because one thing I like for my clients, whenever I put them on a treatment and it is working, I allow them to continue. So with her mixture, it is working for her at home. She takes it to me and I use it to moisturize her hair just before I start braiding, along with my gold shea butter recipe. So this is what it looks like. It's a mixture of castor oil and what? She has coconut oil and castor oil in it. So this is her personal applicator bottle. Here. Right. And she used that on her hair while she has the braids in. She used it on her scalp. And that's how her hair grew thicker. No Bish Angel, I have no idea.
It's dedication, not just make sure what I let you. You have to be good to do.
Yeah, you have to be, that's what I was saying.
And also go overnight, it's not overnight.
Yeah.
1 year.
1 year it took her to grow this length. Let me show you. This is 1 year. All of this is 1 year. So it's not an overnight. And I will not come on here and tell you that your hair is going to grow overnight if you use a special product. It's not going to happen. Only in your dreams. I should do a video like that, you know. I have a nightmare that my hair grow overnight. And wake up and like, oh, thank goodness. It was just a dream. think I'm crazy, you know.
Because I'm a bit treatment, remember the treatment when I just the island alone have the treatment here. The more you treat it too.
Yeah.
They give moisture, they give protein, they give molasses.
Different, a lot of different treatments. I keep rotating them. Yes, yes, Marilyn, that would be funny.
Hello? Still good, Maria. So, may I bring you here, so make sure you're not finished. Okay?
Hi, Jennifer. Her strands are coarse. She doesn't have fine strands. Well, the baby hairs at the front are fine. The back has a little bit medium, but the rest of the head is pretty much coarse. It will take you 2 years. Precious. If you're retaining all the length and trimming it occasionally, it will take you 2 years. No, I don't, because some of the treatments that I use, I actually, you know, do a mixture of some cholesterol and I add my little natural stuff to it. Different stuff. So I don't have all of them on YouTube, but I do have most. Precious, you should have longer hair if you're retaining length. Because for the hair, for an entire year, if you grow like half an inch per month, you should have at least 6 inches. So for 2 years, you should at least have 12 inches. And you can Google what 12 inches of natural hair length looks like. Some person's hair goes slower, some faster. But it's all about length retention, guys. Welcome back, Boss Queen. We're almost done. We're getting somewhere. Finally getting somewhere. Alright, so you can know how thick your hair is because if you braid your hair, you know, if you braid your hair regularly, you know that braids make your hair look much thinner than twisting it. Twists tend to look fuller and more fluffy. So for the fact that I'm braiding her hair and it's not that thin, you'll understand that her hair is thick. The camera not doing no justice. Slim, and I'm gonna show you the brand cholesterol that I use, but I don't use it by itself. I mix it with different stuff. Just a moment, guys. Hi, morning. Hello? I'm hearing you now. Mm-hmm. I can't give your time because I'm really full. Where appointment is concerned, I'm really fully booked. So, if you want to be on standby, I can put you on standby just in case somebody reschedule, or I can accommodate you once I'm done with my appointment, which is rare. So I'm really sorry about that. Sure, no problem. No problem. Right. Mm-hmm. No problem. Thanks for calling. Bye. Yes, guys. I see. I can't pronounce your name, but the last one is Simon. I and Annie Tiger. That is true, Irva. Definitely true. That's nice. Thank you, Kim. Bonjour, Miriam. So we're getting there, guys. That's true, Amy. Yeah, I am willing to train them, but I don't think that everybody is willing to learn. Thank you. Yes, I blow dry, but there's a technique to blow dry here to prevent breakage. It all depends on what you put on the hair, the settings that you use, and the technique that you use to blow dry the hair to minimize the amount of heat you use. No, Steffi, Ibanks, I haven't eaten as yet, but I will get to it once I'm done with her braids. And thanks to the 125 persons that have given this live stream a thumbs up. You guys are so awesome! So we're getting somewhere. So we have this little patch left.
Finally.
I don't know, Abby. It depends on how busy I am. So sometimes to set up the whole thing and to start the live and I'm moving around, especially if inside here is crowded. By crowded I mean sometimes I have like one person under the dryer, one in the styling chair, two sitting and waiting on me. So if it's like that, I need my mental space. So it depends. Thank you, Nana. Or is it Nene? Gittens? Or Gittens? I don't know. You guys have the cutest names. Happy holidays, Charlotte. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and following me. I appreciate your support. That's true, Debbie. It's like lamb. It's like wool. That makes me wonder. But I'm not going to provoke y'all. Keep it protected. Keep it moisturized and protected. Hi, good morning. This is Samantha. That's awesome. Do you know when your flight is in January? Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand. So what you do when you know what date in January your flight is, you could book your appointment in advance. So I can schedule you, and then would you do it? All right, and then you come and you get your hair done. I'll look at it and I'll treat you and I'll tell you what's up with it. All right. So let me know in advance. Remember, as soon as you know when your flight is. Oh, I'm beside Logix. That's off Eastern Avenue. That's okay. I'll send you the location, and then once you're here, you can call and I'll give you direction, or whoever is chauffeuring you around. All right. Thanks for calling. It depends on what you want to do. But can I call you back? All right. Yeah. Send me a message on WhatsApp with the information that you wanted, and I'll contact you back. All right. You're welcome. So I took 1 hour and 39 minutes to complete her braids. Yeah, so
I'm loving it.
yeah.
I can't believe it's my ear. I think it's someone else here.
Yes. Her hair grew so much and she's excited. This is 1 year worth of growth. So she came to me 1 year with really short hair. 1 year ago, I transitioned her from unhealthy hair to healthy natural hair, chopped that off, and this is a year after doing all of that. Look at the progress. She's retaining maximum length. And her hair has gotten so much thicker. Even her edges, I mean, it was literally bald. And you can see little hair coming up where there was none. Let me show you. All of hair didn't have anything. And if you look closely, you can see the hair coming up nicely. You would not appreciate that unless I show you how it looked before. Then you would really appreciate it. So she have hair coming up here now. Everything was just bald, no hair. Nothing was there. So this is progress, guys, and I'm happy for it. God has been good. this is what it looks like. This is the end result. 1 year on our healthy natural hair journey, from extremely short hair, a nice chop, and treatments for 1 year. This is where she is. So Renee said excitement was the person that client should be. Yeah. Renee, you're so funny.
I'm loving it. I'm happy.
Yeah, so she's keeping it for 2 months, like I said before. And she's just gonna moisturize it, wash it when it needs to be washed, and then take her time and take it down at the appropriate time. So that's it for now, guys. See you in the next live. Remember, Jesus loves you, so be very good. Until next time, bye. Bye. Bye, everyone.
I love my